Have you ever opened an English grammar book, looked at all those tenses, and immediately felt tired? Past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. It sounds less like English and more like a math exam. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Most fluent English conversations only use a few tenses again and again. Not 12, not 16, just a small group that helps you survive real conversations, travel, friendships, interviews, and daily life. And today I am going to show you exactly which one matters most. Hello everyone and welcome back to Daily English Practice. I am Sarah, and if you want to speak English more naturally, more confidently, and without feeling overwhelmed by grammar, you are absolutely in the right place. Today's episode is a game changer because we are talking about the 5 English tenses you actually need for everyday speaking. Not the rare textbook tenses, not the scary grammar rules that make people panic. Just the practical ones real people use every single day. So grab your coffee, relax, and let's make English feel simple again. Tense number 1. Simple present. Okay, let's start with the king of English conversation, the simple present tense. This tense is all about habits, routines, facts, daily life, and who you are as a person. For example, I drink tea every morning. She works in a bank. They live in Canada. I study English every day. Simple, clean, powerful. Honestly, if you can use this tense confidently, you can already have a lot of conversations in English. Because think about it. When someone asks, "What do you do? Where do you live? Do you like music? What language do you speak?" You answer using the simple present. It's basically the tense of your everyday identity. And here's a very common mistake many learners make. I am studying English. I study English. Remember, if it's a habit or fact, use the base verb. I work, you work, they work, he works. That little s for he, she, and it matters. Tense number 2. Present continuous. Now let's move to the second tense you absolutely need, present continuous. This tense talks about actions happening right now, temporary situations, things currently in progress. For example, I am listening to a podcast. She is cooking dinner. They are watching TV. We are learning English together. Here's the structure. Subject plus am is are plus verb and ing. And this tense is super useful because daily life is full of actions happening in the moment. But here's where many learners get confused. What's the difference between I work and I am working? The difference is time and situation. I work in a school. That's your regular job. I am working right now. That's happening at the moment. See the difference. One describes your normal life. The other describes the current action. And here's something really interesting. Native speakers also use present continuous for future arguments. For example, I am meeting my cousin tomorrow. We are traveling next weekend. She is starting a new job on Monday. Even though it's future, the plan is already arranged. That's why present continuous sounds natural and modern in conversation. Tense number 3. Simple past. Okay, now we enter storytelling mode. The simple past tense is what you use when talking about completed actions in the past. This is the tense of memories, funny stories, vocations, childhood moments, and life experiences. Examples: I watched a movie yesterday. We visited Lahore last month. She called me last night. They played football after school. This tense is everywhere in conversation because humans love telling stories. But yes, I know what you are thinking. Irregular words. The tiny monsters of English grammar. Go, went. Eat, ate. See, saw. Buy, bought. And honestly, you do not need to memorize hundreds of irregular verbs immediately. Start with the most common ones. Go, come, make, take, eat, see, buy, give. Learn them slowly through repetition and listening. Language learning is not a race. It's more like building muscles at the gym. Little by little, your English gets stronger. Tense number 4. Present perfect. Now let's talk about the tense that makes learners nervous. The present perfect tense. But today I want to make it feel easy. The structure is has, have plus past participle. Examples: I have visited Dubai. She has tried sushi. We have seen that movie before. Now here's the secret. Use present perfect when. The exact time is not important, or the past experience still connects to now. For example, have you ever ridden a horse? The person does not care when you did it. They only care about your experience. So you answer, yes, I have. But if you say the time, switch to simple past. I rode a horse last summer. That's the difference. Present perfect is equal to life experience. Simple past is equal to specific finished time. And this tense is also common in news and announcements. Scientists have discovered a new planet. The company has launched a new app. The government has announced new policies. It feels recent and connected to the present moment. Tense number 5. Simple future. And finally, the last essential tense. The simple future tense with will. This tense is perfect for quick decisions, promises, predictions, offers, future opinions. Examples: I will help you. It will rain tomorrow. She will call later. Don't worry, everything will be okay. Now listen carefully because this is important. Many learners use will for every future sentence. And honestly, that's okay. People will still understand you. But native speakers often separate planned future and spontaneous future. For example, I am visiting my aunt this weekend. Already planned. I will visit you tomorrow. Decision made right now. That small difference makes your English sound much more natural. Quick review of all 5 tenses. Let's review everything quickly. Simple present. I drink coffee every morning. Present continuous. I am drinking coffee right now. Simple past. I drank coffee earlier today. Present perfect. I have never tried Turkish coffee. Simple future. I will drink coffee after this episode. See? 5 tenses, 1 conversation. That's the beauty of real English. Motivational section. You know something important? A lot of English learners spend years worrying about advanced grammar, but they never become comfortable speaking. Why? Because confidence doesn't come from knowing every grammar rule. Confidence comes from using the language, from speaking, making mistakes, trying again, and continuing anyway. The goal of English is not perfection. The goal is connection. When you speak English, people care about your ideas, your story, your personality, your emotions. Not whether your grammar is 100% perfect every second. And honestly, these 5 tenses cover most daily conversations in English. Travel, friends, work, shopping, dating, podcasts, movies, life. So instead of trying to master everything at once, master the essentials first. That's how real fluency begins. Vocabulary moment. Before we finish, let's learn 5 useful expressions from today's episode. Game changer. Something that completely changes a situation. Example: this podcast was a game changer for my English. In progress. Something that is happening right now and not finished. Example: the project is still in progress. Life experience. Something meaningful you have experienced in your life. Example: traveling alone was an important life experience. Spontaneous. Done suddenly without planning. Example: we took a spontaneous road trip. Little by little. Slowly over time. Example: Little by little, my English improved. Alright, English learners, here's your challenge for today. Using one of the 5 tenses we learned, write one sentence about yourself in the comments. Maybe, I study English every night. I am improving my speaking skill. I watched an English movie yesterday. I have always wanted to travel abroad. I will never give up on my English journey. Write anything you want. And remember, mistakes are welcome here. Mistakes mean you are learning. If this podcast helped you today, don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Practice because we upload new English lessons regularly to help you speak naturally and confidently. Thank you so much for listening. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. I am Sarah, and I will see you in the next episode.